You know, folks, the debate continues over the state of the economy and the role of the Federal Reserve, but kind of slicing through that word salad typically offered by this monetary policy setting organization. I think the verdict is clear. Powell and company for now will keep hiking, but just how far will they go? I'm going to bring in Kenny Polcari. And Kenny, from what I understand, you're still thinking, modeling out 6% terminal rate?
I do. And I've been saying it for a while. You know that, right? I think that's where they want to go. I think a half a dozen or so of the Fed heads have been kind of intimating that for a while, right? Loretta Mester and Jimmy Bullard and Neil Kashkari have all been saying it for months now. So I think after what we saw yesterday in the Fed minutes, that just kind of, for me, it reiterates the fact that that's where they want to take it. I think they are concerned about inflation turning up again. I think we saw just a tiny bit of that in the PPI. But, you know, next week we're going to get the PCE. That's going to capture more of the energy move that the CPI did not catch this month. So it's going to be interesting to see if that's reflected in this number. But yes, to your point, I think we're going to 6%.
So we sold off into the close yesterday after the minutes. We're selling off a little bit here today. Overall, what does it mean for the broad market?
So listen, I actually think it's good. You know, again, with something we've been talking about, I thought it was way too stretched to the upside, that it needed to pull back. And so I think that's what it's doing. I don't expect it to crash. I would suspect that if we get the NASDAQ to maybe test 9 or 10%, it's already down 6% from the highs, 3 weeks ago. The S&P is down 4.4%. If that tests like 7 or 8%. But as you know, those are all well within the normal trading range, right? A 9.9% move from the high is still considered normal. So it shakes the branches a little bit. The weak ones, will fall out. That'll be interesting because it'll give long-term investors an opportunity to pick up some names that have gone on sale. I mean, look what they've done to Apple. It's down 12% since their earnings came out. I love the fact that Apple's down 12%, right? Tesla's down. Look what Tesla's done.
Now, at the start of the year, you gave me a company that I'd never heard of before called AppTech Payments. Oh, my goodness. So the stock's up 58%. But the last time you were on, not last time, but not long ago, 3 months ago, you talked about it again. The stock's up 97%. Two things. What's going on, and is it too late to buy it?
No, I don't think it's too late to buy. First of all, I don't think it's too late to buy. Second of all, there's been a lot. If you look it up, there's been a lot of news partnerships that have hit the tape over the last 3 or 4 months. And you can see it. It's all out there. Public. I try to repost it every time it comes out. It's with Broadnet. They made this most recent strategic partnership with Instacash, which is like a Venmo or a Zelle, except this one they're getting the ability to send cash directly to Mexico and Brazil into banks. Right, Mexican banks and Brazilian banks they'll be able to send cash. So it's going to be a challenger to Western Union, and certainly the other ones, Venmo, you can't do that. So this is a big stride for them. I'm very excited about what that's going to be. That's kind of in the works right now as they're creating it. And you can go to instacast.com and sign up for it so that you're aware of when it's coming. If people are curious about it, they can sign up and get updates.
That repatriation to Mexico, that money is mind-boggling. All right, listen. I can't let you go without telling you or talking about this. Used to be a great TV series. It was called This Is Your Life. I don't know if you remember. It ran from 1950 to 1987. Every week, they have a surprise for the featured guests, right? People will come in like their old school teacher, their favorite best friend, anything that was instrumental in their lives. We're going to do a version of that right now with you. But instead of bringing in a human, we're going to reunite you on the screen with your first ride. And keeping with the theme of today's show, my first hoopty, a 1965 Buick Skylark. So, I mean, Mike, what I'm trying to do, Kenny, is I'm trying to get the young viewers to skip the Ubers, get a hoopty.
Yeah. Listen, I wish the one that I had looked like that. That's a convertible. That's beautiful. Mine was a hardtop. It was a little bit of a different blue, but it was a 4-door 1965 Buick Skylark. I thought it was I paid $500 for it in 1977 when I got my license. I was 16 and a half years old when I bought. I was so proud of that car. The best thing was, it had a bench seat in the front and it was broken. The woman that owned the car was this big, heavy woman, and so she actually broke the back of the seat. And so I used to have to put a 2x4 behind the seat into the back seat to hold me up so I could actually drive it. I thought it was the greatest car I ever had. I wish I had that car today.
That is definitely the definition of a hoopty. My man. Kenny, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you again real soon.